Sorry if I'm a little late, although I'm still trying to set up a little bit. I've been trying to get this thing. All right. I'm going to try to see if I can get some other people to show up first so they don't miss anything. All right. All right. All right. I'm trying to get many people to watch. So we got some interesting topics. We're going to talk about the playoffs. We're going to talk about a couple planned boxing matches. I think the Davis versus Garcia. And probably some other topics. Well, all right. All right. All right. I'm just letting people come in. Plus, if you do come in, make sure you share, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and hit the notification and share the live stream. That helps because we know sometimes they don't like to um, put in the notifications for some people. So, yeah. See, right now I'm just going on my different social media accounts to try to spread the word about my live stream. All right. Okay. Put in my community tab too. All right. I'm just gonna try to get more people to come in first. All right. All right. Just a few more minutes. I mean, a couple more minutes or seconds. All right, I guess that's it for now. So we have a lot of interesting things to talk about. I've been trying for the past couple weeks to get in uh, a sports live stream or something like that. But I've been, busy, I just something comes up, or I get distracted, so I have to figure out how to um, really get one in. And then, of course, the thing with the notifications. Yeah, the thing with the notifications. Because sometimes I don't like to send notifications for some reason. So, yeah. Um, so, I guess we could get started with our first topic. Um, so let's see. What topic did we want to bring up first? Hold on. Hold on. There was one topic I want. Oh, yeah. Um, right now, I want to give a shout out, and that's going to be our first topic, to a couple of individuals right now who are in the current event that's currently going on right now, which is the Australia Open. That's a tennis event. All right, first I want to make sure everyone can see my screen. Okay. Um, but yes, Jay Pegaloo and C Coco Guff. So Jessica Pegaloo and Coco Guff. That's these two individuals right here. Oh, sorry. Um, they are about to be in the quarterfinals of the women's doubles. So, sorry, I talked about that. But I might bring that up again later. Um, but yeah, they were in the round of 16 for the doubles, and they won the two sets. They took on someone named Kato and another person named Sajuda. So they're gonna take on someone from China named Yang, and her tag team partner is from Taiwan, or which they call in Chinese Tepa, named H Chan in the quarterfinals. Now, Coco Gauff was originally also competing in the women's singles, but unfortunately, she got eliminated in the round of 16 in that part of the Australia tournament. Um, and she was in tears, unfortunately, which was sad to see because I wanted her to at least go to the quarterfinals or the semifinals. But at least she's in the Australian Open still in the doubles tournament. So hopefully she'll do well with her partner in the doubles. Hey, Coco Tina. Forgive me if I pronounce it incorrectly, but good evening. Glad to see that more people are coming in. I'm hoping to get more people in the future, but I'm glad you're here. We're just talking about the I'm just talking about the Australia Open right now. That's one of the topics we're talking about. Um, Sorry, someone is messaging me on my phone. Um, Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, shout out to Coco Guff and even her partner Jessica Bigelow. Good luck in the Australian Open women's doubles. Um, right now, I'm becoming a huge fan of Coco Guff in the sport of tennis. She's one of the new rising stars, um, the new rising athletes in the world of tennis. And like she's young, she started as a teenager and already was in the professionals. Um, but I think she's about to enter her 20s, so she's not there already. Um, and for those who don't know, let me get a picture. Um, Hold on. For those you don't know, this is Coco Guff right here. Um, and that's her partner, her in the women's doubles, Jessica Pellegrini. But once again, this is Coco Guff. She's a young protege, and I hope the best. One day she'll start actually winning championships because she's young. She's going to be in the sport of tennis for a while, and I can't wait to see her continue what she does and continue on in the sport of tennis. But I'm about to stop sharing my screen. All right. You know what? Let's bring up in our next topic. Let's bring up the playoffs. So as you know, the recently we had a few playoffs games and now there's only 4 teams remaining in the there's 4 teams now remain, and those 2 teams will be in the what you call the they will be in the East, the NFC and AFC conference championship. So we're gonna bring my screen up again. So yes, this upcoming Sunday at 3 o'clock p.m., whichever I don't know if this is Eastern or Western Standard Time. I guess this is Eastern Standard Time in my area. The 49ers will take on the Philadelphia Eagles. And then that's for the NFC, and then for the AFC conference, it will be the Chiefs versus the Cincinnati Bengals. The Kansas City Chiefs versus the Cincinnati Bengals. This was because the Chiefs and the Bengals defeated the Bills and the Jaguars in the AFC. And in the NFC, the Eagles defeated the Giants, who are part of their division, the NFC East. And the 49ers, they defeated the Dallas Cowboys. Yes, they beat the Dallas Cowboys. All happened last night. And I recently did a video. Hey, what's up, Underrated Darkness? Say if you want to come in, and Coco, if you're still here, let me give you the link to invite you. since you invited me in one of your live streams, you have the honor of coming in my live stream. So, here you go. That's for you to come in. Just click on that link and you'll be able to come in, Underrated Darkness. Make sure you also hit that like button. That helps with the notifications. And also make sure to share it through your email, through your social media, to see if more people will come on over. Because for some reason they don't like to show the notifications. All right, I'll check to see later on if you decide to show up or not. But yeah, congratulations to the 4 teams, the 49ers, the Philadelphia Eagles, the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Kansas City Chiefs for making it this far. And we're going to talk about, because I did a video just a few hours before this live stream, and we're going to talk about the failures of the Dallas Cowboys. So, yeah, let's bring up, since I ended up showing, let's look at the failures. That is Dak Prescott, and the bigger failure, that is racist slave owner Jerry Jones, Jim Crow Jerry Jones. I know that Jerry Jones is right now yelling, saying all kinds of harsh words to this man, quarterback Dak Prescott, which is karma. Yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah, share the video. Share the video with everyone that's close to you that wants to watch. And also, if you want to come on in, the link is in the the live chat room. If you wanted to come in through there, or I can email it to you. If that will work. But yeah. So your Dak Prescott and your Jerry Jones, because earlier your Dak Prescott and your Jerry Jones wanted to be racist, and Dak Prescott wanted to buck dance over on second thought, over hold on, let me see if I want to show it. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Hold on. Sorry, I was on the wrong thing. But y'all remember this photo. The man, and pay attention to whoever's face and head is being circled. That is Jerry Jones. You know, people wanted to defend Jerry Jones over what happened in that incident with the Little Rock Nine. They were all defending that, and I guess in a way, the defeat that happened at this recent game was pretty much karma. Yeah, pretty much karma yeah, pretty much karma for what happened. Yeah, pretty much karma for what happened when it came to that racist photo. You had all those people trying to stop those black students from entering that school. That was I believe that was the Little Rock, Arkansas. So as you know, you've heard of the famed students known as the Little Rock Nine. Those were the students that the black students that were trying to help integrate the school, and they were being blocked by those racist protesters, and among them was Jerry Jones. Of course, we didn't know that was Jerry Jones until recently when he got exposed. Yeah, when he got exposed. But back then, we didn't know who that was. One of these people until, and let's not forget this man, this monster, Jerry Jones, has a racist past. He doesn't want to hire black coaches or or he doesn't like black quarterbacks. So, but he wanted to bring in Dak Prescott because to keep him covered so people don't think he's a racist. And then remember, he was the one that Jerry Jones, that's who I'm talking about, is on the screen, who wanted to undermine Colin Kaepernick after he was peacefully protesting against police brutality. That's what was going on. And yeah, they wanted to they wanted to deny him. They wanted to deny Colin Kaepernick from ever getting a job again because they didn't like him protesting. And Jerry Jones is nothing more than a racist. Just like Dak Prescott is nothing more than a buck dancer who was defending Jerry Jones over that photo. But I bet you because he lost, Jerry Jones is about to cut him. He's about to throw Dak Prescott, and then that's going to be karma on. That's going to be karma on your buck dancers like Dak Prescott because he wanted to buck dance. He wanted to buck dance, and now he's about to face his karma as well because I would not be surprised if he just gets cut from the team for losing. I will not be surprised if he gets cut from the Cowboys for losing this game, for costing Jerry Jones to get another Super Bowl for his franchise, the Dallas Cowboys. And then your Dak Prescott is going to cry and try to come back to the community and said that he was wrong for defending Jim Crow Jerry Jones. That's what I'm about to start seeing pretty soon. Hey, Black Star Company. And yes, hell Lamar Jackson of the Baltimore Ravens. I was hoping he make it to the Super Bowl We're not even sure if he's going to still even be with the Ravens, but even if he is, I'm hoping that one day Lamar Jackson gets a Super Bowl ring before his career comes to an end. If he does go to another team, I hope they help him become a Super Bowl champion. He's been an MVP, a league MVP. Now he needs to become a Super Bowl MVP and a Super Bowl champion. But it's good to hear from you, Black Star Company. By the way, if y'all want to come in, I left the link. The link is still in the stream, in the chat room for anyone who wants to talk about more about the situation. And yeah, it's starting to be gloom and doom. They're mad his mom is his agent. Yes, I heard about that. I bet you they were going to try to get some kind of agent who was going to turn Lamar into some kind of buck dancer. I hope he's not a buck dancer. I hope his mom, an agent, is not a buck dancer either. I hope he thinks of the best for Lamar Jackson, where they don't have to butt kiss a lot. But yeah. And I hope he gets treated right, and I hope his mom helps. And if things are going good, I hope Lamar keeps his mom in his agent and as his agent for a while, because hopefully, yeah, as a parent, not as an agent, but also as a parent, his mother is thinking the best for Lamar Jackson. But as for Dak Prescott, his time is pretty much over. Jerry Jones has probably tried to tell Dak Prescott time after time, get him into the Super Bowl, get him a ring, or eventually it's going to come a time where they're going to finally send Dak Prescott packing. Oh, by the way, Black Star, share this video, hit that like button that helps with the notification. If you still haven't subscribed for some of you probably are, but if you haven't, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification. Because sometimes they like to unsubscribe people. So make sure you're subscribed. Also share it through your emails, share it through your social media, share this live stream, because sometimes they don't like to give notifications. So, and like I said earlier, if you want to come in, there's the link in the chat room for you to come in. I'm hoping I can get more people to come in. I'm trying my best here to try to get more people to come in. But yeah, that's the setup for this upcoming weekend's playoffs. Yeah, this is for this upcoming playoff weekend. This weekend coming up is the both the NFC and the NFC and the AFC conference finals. The two winners will be eligible to compete in the Super Bowl, which is in a few weeks. The Super Bowl this year will be on February the 12th. So if anyone's interested in watching the Super Bowl, it will be on the 12th of February. And as far as Lamar being on the Cowboys, all I gotta say is he needs to be careful. He's going to Jim Crow Jerry Jones. because Jim Crow Jerry Jones is one of these people that will try to screw over your Lamar Jackson. And it looks like he's about to screw over Dak Prescott. Jerry Jones is a racist and he's screwed over a lot of people. And that is one of the reasons why I never support the Dallas Cowboys. But anyway, let's talk about MMA. So I wanted to bring up I'm not gonna stay too long on this topic. But yeah. Let's talk about it anyway. So this is former heavyweight UFC MMA champion Francis Jdawg. So the reason I say former because he was the world heavyweight champion in the UFC. That's Ultimate Fighting Championship. That's the MMA promotion. But because of situations behind the scenes with Francis Jdawg and that wife slapper Dana White, his contract either has expired or he asked for its release, and he has decided he is no longer part of the UFC promotion. Now he's in talks of going to the world of professional boxing or continuing his MMA in another promotion. One right now that is in the talks is the PFL. So the PFL, how their system is kind of like it's a seasonal system. It's all year, but it's a seasonal, meaning they do a tournament and they only crown their champions at the end of the year, and they get extra money. They get paid a specific amount, but it's still a job, but they get extra money if they win the tournaments at the end of the year at the championships to crown a new champion. He's also thinking of boxing, where he is possibly could get a shot. Oh, Black Star, I better let you in. Hey, what's up, Black Star?
What's good, man? How you doing?
Hey, how you doing? So
I'm
I'm
good.
talking about the Francis Jdawg. If you follow MMA, so but first, before we continue on, what do you think about my recent commentary on the NFL?
I didn't hear that part. Can you refresh it? Can you get a summary?
All right, so the NFL, as you know, the playoffs, the NFC and the AFC conference will be the 49ers versus the Philadelphia Eagles for the NFC championship. If they win, they go to the Super Bowl. And the AFC will be between the Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals. The Chiefs represent Kansas City, Missouri. Whoever wins will represent the AFC at the Super Bowl. I also talked about evolving the NFL is the piece of garbage that is the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones losing, as well as Dak Prescott. You have racist Jerry Jones and buck dancing Dak Prescott both facing their karmas over that photo that was talked about last year, where they where he was trying to. We know that he was trying to stop the Little Rock Nine from entering that school, and now he's facing the karma by losing. And he's probably pissed off at Dak Prescott, the buck dancer. That's what I talked about when I was talking about the NFL stuff.
Yeah, for the NFL, I think it might be KC and the Eagles. But Mahomes is hurt. I think he got a sore knee or something like that. So I'm not sure if he's going to play, but most likely he will. They're paying him like they're giving him the whole house over there in Kansas City. I think he signed like a 10-year contract or something. And as
Yeah.
far as Jerry Jones, we all know he's a race soldier, man. He's a multi-billionaire, and they're not gonna do anything to knock him down. I mean, they try to, but when you got players like Dak, and I think even Michael Irvin stood for him, and some other people stood up for him, and even Stephen A. stood up for him. So that's not gonna
Here's the
he's not gonna
interesting
go down.
thing. Yeah. Here's the interesting thing. He hates the Dallas Cowboys teams. He was saying that the Cowboys was going to lose, and he's now happy and laughing that the Cowboys lost. But earlier, when we talked about that photo, he was defending Jerry Jones then. And that's why I can't stand buck dancers like Stephen A. Snitch or Stephen A. Bitch, whatever you call him.
Yeah, I think on the other side of him defending the photo, it's kind of like, what if that was a black owner, and then the black owner was like, in the situation, well, not like that, but like just say he had pictures like Bill Cosby situation. He had pictures of a whole bunch of white girls, and then they started accusing him for stuff. So, but Jerry Jones, I mean, I think Stephen A was just trying to get to a deeper point, but at the end of the day, we all know Stephen A has a track record of defending the other side.
Yeah. Yeah. But yes. But yeah, Stephen A is also another one of these buck dancers. But yet, ironically, he was hoping for them to lose. And yet, the only time he defended Jerry Jones was that photo, but still wanted him to lose. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there was videos of him. Jerry Jones flew him in his helicopter and all this stuff. I mean, the Cowboys are quote unquote America's team, so they got like TV deals all around the world. They're big as like they're like the Lakers as far as football, but they
All
just
right.
don't hold weight no more. I mean, in the '90s they did their thing, but now they're not doing. They're not doing good at all. They got that big old stadium over there, and I mean, he makes money off of it. He rents it out for different events and stuff. But we all know Jerry Jones is, that race soldier, so you
Yeah.
can't really defend someone in the picture. Then he said, I think, what was his quote? He said something about "I was there looking" or something like that. I
Yeah,
can't
that he
remember.
was being curious.
Yeah. So, and he
Oh, by
said
the
it
way,
with a
I made you a
smile.
monitor. Yeah, yeah. Oh, by the way, I made you a monitor. And hello, Darrell LaFille. If you want to come on in too, I left the link in the for y'all to whoever is here who wants to come in and put their 2 cents to it. Yeah, but yeah. Now I want to get back into the UFC. I don't know if you follow MMA, but I do want to talk about the UFC and Francis Ngannou. He was a former world heavyweight champion at MMA in the UFC. He's from Cameroon, and now they're talking about him going to the PFL or to boxing because he's left the UFC promotion. Um, but I never got to why he's decided to do all this stuff. So I'm about to tell y'all why Francis has left. The
I don't
reason
really
why
follow MMA that much though, but I mean, he's a former champion? Is he pretty good? Does boxing pay more than MMA? And what is his like is it better for him to go to boxing or stick to like, martial wrestling or whatever?
mixed martial arts, which
Yeah,
is
mixed
multiple
martial arts. Sorry
different,
about that.
yeah, multiple martial arts styles, different fighting styles, wrestling, boxing, karate, taekwondo. You mix up into different fighting styles, but it's all part of this thing called MMA. And yeah, he was a former champion, but like I said before, his he has now been stripped of the title because he left the promotion. Now, I'm bringing this up is because wife slapper Dana White didn't want to pay him and didn't want him to do extra, didn't want Francis to do extra activities outside of the UFC unless Dana White got something out of it. And we all know about his recent incident, him slapping, I just mentioned it earlier, him slapping his wife. I'm talking about Dana White, not Francis Ndongo, but racist ass Dana White.
Dana White's wife pressed charges.
I'm not sure. I think she did, but I know that Dana White's own mother doesn't like Dana White. Dana White's own mother has accused Dana White of abusing his wife and cheating on his wife with different women, including the ring girls, maybe even some of the female MMA fighters. He's had issues, family issues, but yeah. But they wanted to defend Dana White, and ESPN even said not to do a report on him, but they were the same ones who doing all these reports on Kyrie Irving, and Kyrie Irving haven't done anything wrong. And remember, they went after Ray Rice years ago over the same situation with Dana White, but Ray Rice is not in the NFL anymore. But yeah, you see, Francis had some money issues. They have not been, he claims that they were not really paying him. And so he wants to go to the PFL or to boxing because boxing kind of does pay more. And so does the PFL. Well, I mean, they give you a payment, but if you win in their tournaments, because they do like what the NFL and NBA does, a tournament where they crown the champion for that year at the end of the year at the championships, and they get extra prize money if they place in a certain position. Of course, the biggest prize money goes to the winner of the tournament, which is they can get extra money. So, I mean, because it's a job, they already get some kind of payment, but they get extra money if they win the championship or place in a certain, like second place, third place, and stuff like that. And he wants that extra money because he didn't think he was getting money at the UFC because Dana White is cheap. Even though UFC is the number one MMA promotion and makes a lot of money, it all goes into the pocket of Dana White. And Francis Ndongo was trying to defend the fighters, demanding that the fighters, including himself, got more money. That's why he left. Anything you have to say about that, Mr. Black Star Media?
I'm not familiar with that.
Hold on a second. Something's going on with your mic. All right, unmute yourself again. See if it works. Hello? Hey, did you leave? I hope I didn't click you off. You can come back in if you want to. Because I was trying to unmute your mic. Hopefully I didn't cause you to get removed. Because you can come back in at any time. The link is still in the chat room. All right. Anyone else wants to come in that happens to be here? You can come in. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he wanted to get out on his own. I hope I didn't press anything. I tried not to make sure to not hit the remove button because when I was trying to unmute his mic, to see if he was having problems with his mic. But yeah, you can come back in because if you got removed by accident or if you decided to get out, if you got removed by accident, you can come back in. The link is in the chat room because I did not purposely try to remove you, or maybe you left on your own because something was going on. All right. Yeah, if you can say something in the chat room too, if you can figure if something's going on. Hopefully you're doing all right. But yeah, so um, yeah, I don't know what was going on with Black Star. Hopefully he's doing all right. But um, yeah, but yes. So I'm wishing the best for Francis Ndongo. I'm wishing the best for Francis Ndongo. Um, I'm about to click off and stop sharing my screen, but I'm wishing the best for Francis Ndongo in his future endeavors because he's proven he's a good champion and deserves to be well paid. Now Black Star did bring up boxing. Let's bring up the topic related to boxing. But first, I gotta find. Hold on. Oh yes, these two individuals. So I'm about to share my screen again. Um, so the man on the left, hold on, let me make sure y'all seeing the screen. The man on the left is Gervonta Tank Davis. The man on the right is Ryan Garcia. Depending on what's going on with the legal situations with Gervonta Tank Davis, he's hoping to get the fight against Ryan Garcia. Since Ryan Garcia, or should I say, Duck and Dodge, also known as Lion Garcia, I also call him Duck and Dodge. Let's see if Lion Garcia and his manager Oscar Isahoa, Mr. Pantyhose, Butthole Utensils himself, Oscar De La Hoya, will allow Ryan Garcia, his new top star, to get in the ring and take a risk against Gervonta Tank Davis. And hopefully, Mr. Gervonta Tank Davis deals with his legal situations first before he can get in that ring again. Because I believe earlier this month he was victorious, and he's the interim, not the main champion that goes to Devin Haney, but he was in the interim fight against Hector Luis Garcia, and in the 9th round he knocked out a technical knockout of Hector Luis Garcia, the other Garcia, after Luis Garcia just couldn't take it and called it quit in his corner for Mr. Gervonta Tank Davis to win. That's the fighter on the left. The black fighter is Gervonta Tank Davis, and now Gervonta Tank Davis is hoping to get a fight with Ryan Garcia just so that he can finally shut up Lion Garcia, the man on the right, this guy right here. Because Lion Garcia likes to talk all tough, but when it's time to actually get in that ring, he duck and dodges. Then he wants to say some kind of mental health. He's acting funny. He has mental health. His mental health is that he got cold feet. But then you had Oscar De La Hoya say they haven't signed a contract, but Javante Tank Davis signed the contract and gave it to Golden Boy, or should I prefer to as Golden Shower. That's what I think of the Golden Boy promotion. I call them Golden Shower. So anyway, um yeah, so anyway, let's see if Lion Garcia has the nut sacks to go into the ring with Javante Tank Davis. They haven't announced a real actual date. That I've heard rumors that April or May. And I say good luck to Javante Tank Davis. I'm also hoping that Javante Tank Davis gets the winner of Devin Haney and Vasily Lomachenko. Vasily Lomachenko picked May because he could drain out Devin Haney because Vasily Lomachenko, the Vasily Lomachenko is a coward too, and I hope Devin Haney destroys Vasily Lomachenko in their upcoming fight. But yeah, since no one is really coming in, and that was really. Oh yes, I do want to bring up one more topic. I do want to bring on one more topic before I leave. So I'm about to first unshare my screen, and then I'm going to bring up. All right. And remember, y'all can come if you're still in here. Y'all can come in if you want to. Yeah, Jdawg loses $2.3 billion in 2001, but as a total since 2016 has lost $6 billion. This is a sporting streaming service that shows sporting events, and they're losing money. They're losing money. Let's just face it. They're losing money. But yet they want to talk about the PBC, and I'm not saying I defend everything with related to the PBC. I have my I'm not always defending, but the racists, we know the reason why the racists ride with the zone and hate on the PBC is because Al Heyman is a black man. I disagree with some stuff that Al Heyman does, but I know racism when I see it. That the reason why they attack the PBC because it's favored mostly by black fighters. Now, the zone, they are not just only boxing, they just broadcast stream boxing on their streaming platform. Many people think it's Eddie Hearn that owns the zone. No, he works with the DAZN people to broadcast and stream the fights from the promotion he actually owns in boxing, which is Matchroom. But they gave him lots of money because they have to under contract as broadcast streaming deal. But because no one is watching the fights and subscribing to the platform, the zone has been losing $6 billion since the past 4 or 5 years. For the past 4 or 5 years, they have lost a lot of money. Not so smart for the zone. But the racist fans, the racists who attack the PBC want to say that PBC is going broke and stuff like that, but they want to defend the zone's money issues. And you know what? To tell you the truth, I'm not really anti the zone because there's a couple fights that I might want to see that are coming up in the zone. I want to see the female boxers because right now I can give the zone the credit for helping the female fighters have a home. So for female fighters to have their events, their matches broadcast, them, the Zone, Fight TV, um, yeah, and even a couple of times the ESPN app, they have been a home for women's boxing, and I'm hoping to see the sport of women's boxing continue to grow. So I will give PBC that. But some of the other stuff, like the bad business deals with Eddie Hearn, the racist that wanted to go after Javante Tank Davis in a racial matter, that's what I disagree with the zone with. Anyone but Eddie Hearn. Oh, shoot. You know what? I think there was something else I wanted to talk about. I think it was a congratulations. Um, but I forgot who it was. Hold on. Unless of course I could find their photo or something. There was something I wanted to also show today in this live stream. I wanted to congratulate someone. Um, I think it was another topic related to MMA. Oh, I believe I found the individual. Yep, I believe I found the individual. Um, so I'm going to bring him up. This is going to be really the last thing I talk about. Um, and then we'll probably click off this live stream. So I want to give a congratulations to this man right here as soon as I shared my screen for hopefully what could be the final time for just for the evening. Um, and this is another MMA fighter for the UFC. He's still in the UFC. He is the new light heavyweight champion. He is a black American fighter by the name of Jamal Hill. This weekend was UFC 283. This man, who was born in Chicago, Illinois, he is a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He defeated a fighter from Brazil by the name of Glover Teixeira, forgive me, in a unanimous decision to become the new light heavyweight UFC world the UFC world light heavyweight champion. It's not the heavyweight title that Francis used to have. That belt is still vacant right now. They haven't determined the two heavyweights that will face each other for the belt. But this man right here, I want to make sure y'all see the screen. This is Black Excellence. But yes, congratulations to this man right here. I hopefully good luck in his future in the future defend the title. Hopefully he becomes a long world champion in the sport of MMA and particularly the UFC. But yes, congratulations to him. But I wanted to thank Black Star Company for coming in earlier. Hopefully he'll come back another time, another stream. And yeah, congratulations to Jamala Hill. Congratulations to Coco Guff and her partner Jessica Paligo for entering the quarterfinals in the women's doubles in tennis. And congratulations to the Eagles, the 49ers, the Bengals, and the Chiefs for making it to both the AFC and NFC championships for the playoffs. They will play once again. Both games will happen on the 29th of January. So check your local listings on your TV or whatever to see when the game plays on your TV and stuff like that. But yeah, and also, yeah. And good luck to Javante Tank Davis. Hopefully he beats the crap out of Lion Garcia. But I'm about to get off. Hopefully, if you missed anything, you'll probably get to see it in the reruns. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Write down in the comment section what you think. And this has been another live Jdawg Sports. This has been another live Jdawg Sports. Thank you for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in another live stream or another video. So, peace, everyone.